Hey, I'm Alex.
And I'm Caitlin.
And welcome to Brewing with Alex and Caitlin.
We're a couple of homebrewers in Portland, Oregon.
Our whole brewing journey started a few years ago with a beginning homebrew kit that Caitlin's dad got us for Christmas.
At the time, we were actually more wine people than beer people. We were planning our wedding.
I was in grad school.
And we were about to get married on a vineyard, actually.
But over time, I think Portland has just imposed its will on us, and now we are officially beer people. It took us a while to brew our first batch of beer.
Spoiler, planning a wedding is a lot of work. So after we got married, after we had our honeymoon, we actually came back from our honeymoon and brewed our first beer with that beer kit using honey from the hotel of our honeymoon.
Yeah, we did our honeymoon in Quebec City, and we stayed in this beautiful hotel where they kept bees on the roof, and they actually gave little samplers of honey to everyone who stayed there. We came home with several fistfuls of it. The beer itself was, the first beer that any homebrewer makes is usually not very good.
But it quickly became an awesome hobby. Soon after brewing that first beer, we then brewed a pumpkin beer because it was right around pumpkin season. And Alex's birthday was pretty soon after that, so I figured, okay, this is an awesome hobby. We like it, especially Alex is really into it. So for his birthday, I got us a family membership to the Oregon Brew Crew Homebrew Club here in Portland.
And I think that action, joining the Homebrew Club, that was, of course, as Caitlin said, fully her decision, was the most important thing that happened in our homebrew journey. We joined and were exposed to wonderful brewers, great personalities in our community. We got some connections at a local homebrew shop, and it really upped our game. I think that our homebrewing improved dramatically from there.
After we joined the Homebrew Club and we started getting a couple batches of beer under our belts, started improving, Alex was really the one who dove all in the technical side of brewing. He listened to virtually every brewing podcast episode there is. He started getting really nerdy about studying the specific styles of beer to take the BJCP style exam, and started getting more involved in the Homebrew Club.
So yeah, my brewing resume has a lot of items on it, but it's important not to overstate what Caitlin brings to our brewing team. She really keeps us grounded, and I feel like that drive that we had in the early days, where it was, let's experiment with this honey or with this with pumpkin or with spices. She's really thinking about this almost from a creative, artistic, culinary angle. And so often she'll come up with an idea, I think we should brew a beer with this, or we should try to make something that is inspired by this. And I think that in that sense we make a really good team, where I come at it from more of that technical side and Caitlin comes at it from more of the creative side. And when we put those ideas together, we end up making some really interesting stuff.
So now here we are with some experience under our belts. We kind of know what we're doing, more or less. We're still learning, but we wanted to really dive in and share it on a public platform. Our journey each brew day, what we've learned, to help you guys learn too, some things about homebrew, and even just kind of tour around where we live and check out different breweries and bring you guys along too. You might have also noticed that we are sitting in a really messy garage right now.
Fortunately, the back's not super illuminated.
Yeah, so just ignore this part, but it will be part of videos coming soon, hopefully, because we just bought our first house and we have a garage for the first time in our home brewing journey. So we want to transform this space into a really cool brewing space. So you can look forward to more news about that.
So obviously we have a lot of ideas, but in a more specific sense, we don't know exactly what this channel is going to turn into. We're really excited to have the flexibility of the platform, but we're also excited to hear what you would like to see. So if you do have any specific brewing related topics that you'd like us to tackle, go ahead and comment, send us a message. We would love to get into that. That's all the time we have right now. We have to get back to our brew day.
So until next time, see you
Bye.
then.